So if you've got one of these Nissan Patrols and you've had brake work done, maybe you've had a caliper fail or leak, you've had a line blowout, and you've done everything you can to try and bleed the brakes, and you're still getting this shit. So that is all the way to the floor. Up, all the way to the floor. Keep in mind, even though it is going all the way to the floor, the brakes still work. They just suck a little bit. And you can pump them up and they will get quite firm. But even when they're pumped up, they will very, very slowly let down again. There is no fluid leaks. Now, this has been bled, it's been air bled, it's been pressure bled, it's been gone through by 2 different mechanics, and they cannot work out what its issue is. They're telling me that I need a new master, I need a new booster, and possibly new rubber lines. And I don't believe them, because before this thing started leaking, the brakes were fine. So, I'm going to show you how to fix it. The first thing we're going to do is get it jacked up nice and high off the ground. You've got to jack from the diff and support it, because if you don't, it will actually throw your proportioning valve balance out, which will make it really, really hard / impossible to bleed. Now, if you've got one of these ABS type ones like I do, lead here, it's this little jobby here. You're going to pull that out because it's going to disconnect your ABS. If you don't have ABS, I guess don't worry about it. Then we're going to crawl into the car and locate this piece of shit. This is your proportioning valve, and as you can see, the bleed stem is in the worst spot they could possibly put it. So once you've located that impossible bastard back there, you're going to put a 10mm spanner and some of this flex line on it, and hook it up to whatever single person, dual person bleeder you have. Then you're going to crack the bleeder. Watch those little bubbles. Yeah, I brought a torch under this so you can see better. Also, yes, the car is running. Yes, the car is blocked up. No, it can't go anywhere. Look at all that air. There you go. I changed to a clearer piece of pipe just to make it easier for you to see. There's a lot of air trapped in that line. Okay, I've entirely overfilled my catch bottle, but there's no more air coming out of that fitting, which hopefully means we might have some brakes back. Either that or I need a new master and or booster, and I'm going to be very upset, but let's bleed the wheels. You see I've got bubbles even though I've shut the line off. That means that we have a leak somewhere, probably in this hose. Now the fix for this is just to load up your joints with grease, and then you should be able to get most of it without so many bubbles. Oops, there's a heap of air. I don't know where that came from. I'm still struggling to believe there's that much air in this side. Alright, we're good now. It would appear that we did have, in fact, that much air in the system, which is craziness. In fairness, this is the caliper that failed, so it's really not that surprising that that air was probably trapped in this side of the line. Anyway, let's do the rest of them. I just think you're done, and then there's just more. There, no. Anyway, we'll get this one done, and we'll do the other one. And the final one. Perfect. Look at that. Wonderful. All right, let's throw some tyres back on, see how these brakes feel. Let's go for a drive and see how that is now, because it feels much better. All right, we're just cruising along quietly. And these are our brakes now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Still a little spongy, but they don't go to the floor anymore, so that's a bonus. We'll take it. Anyway, hope this is of help to some of you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.